$5 jewelry is not just a habit, it's a lifestyle. If you have not been shopping with B. Banks' Alabaster Box, then you've been missing out on over 4,000 fabulous items ready at your fingertips. And oh yes, we have beautiful statement pieces we like to call the Z Collection, which will make you feel like the diva you are. And men, the Alabaster Box is for you too. We carry trendy, fashionable pieces that are sure to accent your look and have the people gawking and staring at you. So make sure you visit our website at bbanksesalabasterbox.square.site for my personal inventory of ready-to-purchase items. And you too can join this $5 habit, better yet, this $5 lifestyle. Welcome to Hey Boxers, are you a loyal member? Are you one of my top fans? Then we have a member loyalty rewards program for you. When you pay your invoice and or order on my online website, you can join our loyalty program. This program will give you access to free jewelry, shipping, and many more things. So head on over to my website and become a loyal member today.
I am Demetria. I just here to share a little bit about how paparazzi has been a major part of my life. I'm a loner, so I love just looking at jewelry, being a part of this family, even though I'm a customer as opposed to a consultant. One thing that I've discovered about being in this paparazzi family, it's like a community. I look forward to meeting with those ladies a couple times a week to come together and look at jewelry. I've always liked jewelry, but the older I get, the more I feel like I'm into beauty, fashion, things like that, even though I've always felt unworthy to be a part of that. And paparazzi has kind of opened that door for me a little bit. So I like getting together with the ladies. We even would meet outside of the paparazzi live stage, I guess, and we go out, have some drinks, dinner, stuff like that. So it was a little community. I love the business of paparazzi. I love what it has done for me in the way of just, my confidence, my self-esteem.
Have you visited www.bbanksesalabasterbox.square.site? Then you don't know what you're missing. Let's take a look at our home screen. On the home screen, you'll see where you can shop now online. You can book appointment at the Alabaster Box. You can see all of the feature items that are available. You can sign up for the newsletter. And you can contact us directly. You can also see other categories by clicking the three bars at the top. You could hit Shop All, which will now open up a screen where you'll see all of the items in any order based on alphabet A through Z, or you can filter them so that you can see them by newest, by price point. You can also hit the categories button to see all the available categories. Some of our categories also have subcategories, such as women's bracelets, where you can click the subcategory to shop. You can also book an appointment by clicking the three bars at the top left, and then you'll see where you can have in-person shopping by 30-minute increments, curbside pickup, or consultation if you would like more services. Don't forget, we now offer gift cards. That's correct. The B Banks Alabaster Box is proud to announce that we are offering electronic gift cards where you can send out for the holiday season, birthday occasions, or just because you love someone. What a perfect way to celebrate your friends and family.
Welcome to the Alabaster Box, where I'm your host, B Banks. Sit back, relax, and let's get ready to have a little bit of fun. Did I mention that I was life of the party? So I'm known for throwing some of the most iconic shows you have ever seen. Once you finish taking a look around and seeing that everything here blings and sparkles, oh yes, you may want to join. And feel free to contact me so that you can join Team Alabaster Box. If you haven't taken a moment to look around and see that everything here is sparkling and bling, then maybe you want to pay attention. But if you like what you see here today and you want to step beyond the lines of a customer, feel free to join Team Alabaster Box.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Alabaster Box, guys. Y'all, right as I was getting ready to jump on, my computer went down. I pushed something, and I don't know what I pushed, but it made my whole computer shut off. So I'm getting it done, but give me a second. I'll get my computer up, and we can get things moving as we have been doing already. It's just, I don't even know if the sound is still, everything just kind of happened right as we were gearing up, but I think everything's still happening. I don't hear the sound from my side. Hopefully you hear me clearly. Let me know that you hear me clearly, that I don't sound staticky or anything like that. That would really help me. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Go ahead and let me know you're here. Say hello in the comments. Be nice, okay? And we want to go ahead and welcome you to the Alabaster Box, all right? I'm B Banks, and we're gonna go ahead and be doing that earring drop today. And so come on in. Everything that we're gonna show you today is nickel and lead free, so we're excited for that. Remember, don't be shady, be a lady. Hit that like and share button. Let the people know about all the great things happening here at your local Alabaster Box. Remember, we do have a flat rate of shipping for $5, and we ship across all of the U.S. And its territories. So just make sure that you know that we have a flat rate of shipping for $5, and that's just across the board. But if you're local in the DFW Metroplex and you can want to pick your items up, you can schedule that through me or through my website to do a pickup, or we can schedule a meetup where it'll be kind of central if it's kind of a distance. If that's what your preference is, just be advised my schedule is limited in the times that I can do those kind of things. Okay, so shipping is the easiest, it's the fastest, and it definitely gets there very quickly. All right. Now remember, I do have a website where you can shop me. You can just type it in the way you see it, bbanksalabasterbox.square.site. That's no www, just bbanksalabasterbox.square.site. That's going to take you to my personal website that's going to have all of the things that I have to offer on hand. So you want to make sure that you're following that, as well as you can also shop me. Okay, my computer just came back up. Sorry, y'all. And then you can also shop me also at my replicated website at www.paparazziaccessories.com/308028. That is my personal consultant number. That'll be my personal website. So if there's something I don't have on my own hand, you can shop directly from Paparazzi website. If it's a new drop or something like that, they'll ship it to you, and you will get everything. And of course, the sales will still go to me. So you can support me from several different ways, whatever your need is. Now, remember to claim an item. You'll simply come in the item number that I assign the item or items I'm showcasing today. Remember, I am at what? #small business. So we need your support to keep this thing flowing. So thank you for that. And last but not least, remember, it is your responsibility to keep up with what you order and to pay your invoices on time within 24 hours. All right. That's right. 24 hours, just like online shopping. Okay. It's just like online shopping. So we want to make sure that we keep that going. All right. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Now that I have what I need up, I can kind of get us back where we need to be. I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm good now. Yeah, I think I'm good. Hello to our Instagram family. Hello to our Facebook family. Hello to all the people that are out there supporting and loving on us, whether you be in the comments or the DMs. We appreciate you over here for that. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Before I get started with our earring wall drop, I want to go ahead and bring this back up. I've dropped some pictures, some video, and even a couple of posts this week. This is a set that I created or put together earlier this week. As you see, this is a very curated set, definitely red, lots and lots of red. I know I have some red fans out there, but you see it has that silver. This is a very casual look. It has texture, it has style, it has all the different shapes and things that are going on. You'll see you have that gray or black diamond-esque type stone there with a mirror reflection, that ruby red stone there, some white stones here, and then some silver embellishments here. This is one necklace right here. This is one necklace. I did a stacked layer look. So these next 4 strands you see is a completely different necklace that I layered with this independent necklace. So you have some length, some depth, and again, a little bit of style. Now this necklace is not fully, one of them is not fully, I can't remember which one, but one of them is not fully let all the way down. So you can size it, and with the way the links are made, you can definitely shape it. So even if you want to be a little bit closer and higher, you can do that as well. But for those who love those layered looks, it's gonna be great. You have those 4 individual chains, and then these have those red beads. Simple, but again, very colorful and effective. I paired it with some upgraded earrings because both necklaces does come with their own complementary earrings. Some of the tassel earrings that hang. Some of this one particularly have earrings that will have these same type of red stones hanging from a fish hook. And then I did upgrade it for those who like bigger. These are gonna be really cute. You're gonna have a nice filigree look, some white rhinestone, as well as the ruby red teardrop there. We paired it with the red stretch bracelet, and you're gonna have that red there coming out. Again, that red stretch bracelet. I'm sorry, not stretch, it's an adjustable clasp. This red adjustable clasp bracelet. And then of course we put just this nice little ring. It's got a little rose cutlet, a little white, soft white backdrop that's gonna be well silver based, and again it has that wide stretchy band back. This is gonna be one of the sets that I did for the week. I'll be kind of curating some sets that I'll be promoting throughout the week myself. And so this is one. Again, all the pieces are $8. So this is 8, 16, 24, 32, and then you have your where am I at? $40. Is that right? I believe so. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, no, so that was 25. So then that would be 8, 16. Why am I counting wrong? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, $40. I'm sorry. I don't know why my math wasn't mathing. I knew in my head, I'm like, it's $40, but for whatever reason, it didn't feel like $40. But y'all, look, still get used to the $8 adjustment. So I got to get my $8 times table back on hand real quick. Plus tax. Again, this is going to be a great one to have. You can see that's a very cute set. Simple, casual, can meet your casual needs. I just wanted to kind of go back over that because I hadn't showed it live, but I did do, like I said, a video and all the things. So I wanted people to be able to see that. So if you're watching the replay or whatever, feel free to shop. You don't have to be with us live. You can still shop even if you're watching the replay. We would love for you to continue to patronize us over here. But without further ado, I'm going to get started because I do have a strong hard stop time because I have a client I have to see. So we're going to get started. So this is our first item. This was actually supposed to be shown in the last live, and I realized I did not show this item in the last live by accident. So I'm going to start with this item because this is an item that should have been shown in the last live. Okay, so with that being said, here is this first item. As you can see, it's a really cute simple earring. It has your little white rhinestone clusters, and then again the gold rhinestone the gold fishback hooks. So you'll see that that's going to be really simple, cute for those who like small, dainty, and just a little bit of bling. Again, for my ladies who are going to want that, these are cute, simple. They will give you that bling action you probably will be seeking. That's going to be $276. It's the only pair that I have though. These are one and done, $276, one and done earrings. Okay, $276, one and done earrings. All right, we're gonna keep the show rolling, and our next item is going to be these. Again, I know we're still in the hot months in the South, and I know our north is getting a little colder, and but we're still in the hot month in the South. And of course, if you're on the West Coast, y'all typically have the lower West Coast. You'll typically have warm weather, a little more around throughout the year. But these little gold flowers are like little daisies, are really whimsical in style, but they sit like post earrings, so they're meant to sit out from your ear. So you're gonna get them sitting out just like that. It's gonna be really simple, cute, very fashion forward, and definitely makes a statement as people are still taking those cruises, those vacations. So don't rule it out yet, because you may need these in your life. Let me push these backers in real quick so they'll sit up a little bit better. They're hanging off just slightly. Okay, there we go. Now they sit better. So that's going to be your 262. Again, 262 for these gold whimsical kind of floral and or flower shaped earrings. 262 for these. These are post back 262, and I do have multiples of those, so you don't have to be concerned about not being able to get them. I do have multiples, unless somebody just orders them all up, but I do have multiples of those. Our next earring, Lord, I'm always throwing some. Our next earring is going to be these, y'all. These are oil spill earrings. Again, these are oil spill hoops, as you'll see. They're miniature oil spill hoops. Not super, super small, but they are the small or miniature size. Again, they kind of have like a chain link design, but then they're dipped in that oil spill coating. And again, they're going to be small to the point. But for those who like a little colorful, something that's a little more, these are going to be really cute and different. Those are 264. I still have just a few of those left, and I do mean just a few of those left. They have been very good sellers here in the past. So 264 if you are wanting of those. All right, y'all. We're going to keep the ball rolling, and we have these, which are a one and done, okay? These are a one and done, and again, these are going to be post back earrings. Simple, easy. These are for the minimalist, those who just like a simple look, okay? It kind of has that triangular design that kind of goes around, kind of like a maze or a pyramid, I guess would be the best way to describe that. But again, some really rough, some really good 3D shapes. And again, you'll see that you have a good, but again, these are one and done. So if you like that in the green, if green is your favorite color, like one of these, one of mine, 211 will be the number for this. Again, this is going to be number 211. 211 in the comments. These are the final pair of those that I have. Okay, our next one is going to be these right here. Again, these are going to be some great ones. What you'll see is these are a little different. You'll have these discs in the back that have that hammering, that denting in there, and then you have these pearl beads that are just set right on top. So you're going to get a nice little kind of textured sheen, as well as the pearl bead that's going to dangle down. So it just gives a little bit of texture. It's going to really kind of make it pop out more and make it a little more apparent. Again, this is going to give you a nice high-end look, but again, very simplistic earring that you can also make casual. I do have multiples of these, so this is going to be 224 if you're interested in these. 224, again, 224 if anybody's interested in these. 224. Look, people must be working today, because lately y'all have been coming on. Maybe y'all haven't got a notification yet. Hopefully that notification will be coming out to you soon if you have not received it. So that you can see that I am live. Oh, there goes Demetria. See, I didn't even know Demetria was on here. See, it doesn't always tell me people are watching me, so it's hard for me to know. Hey, Miss Demetria, how are you? What's going on, Miss Demetria? How you been? Make sure I ain't missed no more comments. I didn't even realize you was here. You at work? I was just saying, look, my people normally been popping up. They ain't popped up yet. All right, I know the people at work, and I only been on 20 minutes or close to 20 minutes. And look, it takes some time for y'all to get the notification. I do know that. So I try not to delay. I come on and do it, and then, people can go back and watch. All right, so this is our silver fishback hooks. Again, these are going to be black. They have like a feather-like look. You'll see that feather look. So it has a kind of a feather, but all black. They're faux leather, but really, really light and easy, and they're on fishback hooks. And so if you like a dark earring, or you need a look that's going to kind of tone down some bright colors, these will be great. They're going to be a great contouring earring, again, as well as elongating to give you kind of that heightened look if that's what you're seeking. This is going to be your 220. Again, this is 220 if you like. This is going to be our number 220. Again, 220 if you like. All right, and I think I'm gonna be doing a men's show coming up. I've been thinking about it. I just gotta figure out which day I'm gonna do it on. Maybe tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna be doing some men items and put them out there. I'm thinking about just posting them more than doing a show. Men don't get on lives like this, so they're women's do, but the men don't. So I'm thinking to kind of start making some of my posts geared to the men.
and what they need. He said, not much, just at work. Look, just working. I understand. Look, I get it. I do appreciate you popping in when you're at work. Hopefully I'm providing you a little bit of entertainment while you're doing paperwork or whatever kind of supervisory roles that you have to do. And thank you for taking care of our people out there. We need more people like y'all that keeps our people happy. This is our silver fishback hooks. Again, these are gonna be more like palm leaves. Okay, that palm leaf design, again, a faux leather type texture, as you can see. And again, another big one. These are gonna be great vacation earrings, especially if you're doing like a black and white kind of look, or if you're doing something again that is gonna be bright and you want dark jewelry to tone it down. This would be a great accompaniment to that. 266 will be the number for these. And again, I do have multiples of these. This is gonna be our number 266. Again, 266 if anybody would like those. And you know, I'm just continuing to work down this wall. I have so many earrings, y'all, that I have to continue to kind of just work my way through the wall. And this is just what y'all see. I still have totes full of earrings that I don't get to show as much as I want to, but let me work the wall first, and then I can continue to work those totes, okay? And again, all different styles. So continue to go look at my website at bbanksalabasterbox.square.site, and that will get you, you can see all of my earrings that I have on hand. These I have multiple of. These are kind of a staple, classic style earring with a high sheen. You have that teardrop look. They're on a fishback. Again, these are your everyday earrings. These are going to be great for everyday wear, everyday look. You can really make these go with pretty much anything that you wear. These are a staple, and if you need a good staple, these are in silver. I only have them in silver, but I do have multiples. 232 will be the number for these. Again, 232 will be the number for these, and you will be able to get those. So if you're interested, those are some good earrings, light, not heavy at all. These next ones are a one and done, all right? And these have a lavender, a little bit of a lavender beading there, and I'm gonna bring it in because you probably don't see all of the details. They're small. You have that texture around that ring, that hoop there, and then you have some white rhinestones in there, and then those lavender tassel beads hanging down. Simple, they're on fishback hooks, but again, lots of character for those who like fun, flirty earrings, but you still want them to be small and demure. These are gonna be great, and they'll be a great look for you. These are 231. It's the only pair that I have, the only pair of these that I have. So if you're interested in these, you have to move quick because these are the only pair of these that I have. Okay, the only pair of these that I have. I want to quickly show you, I've been doing good at not like trying to build sets while I'm doing this, but every now and then I get a notion, and I'm going to follow my notion. And I kind of want you to see this really quick little just way to pair, to show you this. That's going to just give you that little oomph, right? That little oomph. And that's all we really need, just a little bit of oomph. So I'm going to pair those same earrings with this necklace, right? This is a lavender pearl bead necklace. It has some silver chrome beads as well at different sizes. Really simple, but has a nice full front. It gives very similar texture to the 231s I just showed you. And I just wanted to quickly show you how you could pair that and create such a fun, simplistic look. It doesn't always have to be over the top. That's a fun, simplistic look. Those pearls are going to be stronger, but it brings out that soft lavender because these are a little translucent, but it brings out that little translucent lavender in the earrings and allow you to have some fun. So for the people who love a cute little set, that's an easy made set. It looks almost curated to each other, and they're not. 231 for, again, that's 231 for those earrings and 231 for that necklace if you want it as well. All right, I'm gonna keep us moving because, like I said, I have a hard stop time, so I'm gonna honor my time as well as yours and keep this moving. All right, our next earrings are gonna be these right here, and again, these are really cute. They're kind of a three-tiered earring. They look like a little feather. So you have a faux leather here, then you have a cork layer here that's cut out like a little cork feather, and then you have a black faux leather piece here that's cut out in that feather shape. So you're gonna get all three of those layers. Again, and they're on a silver fishback hook. Very simple, very easy, super light, as you know. And this is going to be great for the fall. Great if you like cork or natural looks, earth tones. This is going to be great for all those textures. So if you haven't gotten these are fun, easy, cute earrings that you can pair. I do still have multiples of these left. These are going to be $223. $223 if you like these. These are $223. All right. We're going to keep the show rolling. I feel like I don't have no music on. I don't think y'all hear no music. Okay, there you go. The music did stop. I don't know why my music has stopped. Yeah, I know it went crazy. I was like, I don't feel like I hear music. All right, so that's $233 if you like that. There's our music. That music helps me, y'all, because otherwise I'm in a room talking to myself with no noise. So that music helps me as much as it helps y'all because I can actually hear the music. All right, these are going to be another great pair. Again, these are really simple, really cute. You have a little bit of texture right there, and then these etched lines that are there, and of course that oval peekaboo hole. These are going to be high sheen. Again, great day-to-day earrings as well as date night or going out with the girl earrings. They're on fishback hooks, and again, look at those, nice and big. Okay, you hear it now because I don't think it was on a while ago, or at least it wasn't on my side. Maybe it was just my side, but I wasn't hearing it at all. But you hear it, okay, good, because I hear it now. So you have these, and again, these are going to be great earrings that you can rock and wear. That's going to be $280, and I do have multiples of these, $280. $280 for these, and again, these are going to be a great earring to have in the collection. Okay, $280 if you want. Okay, if you love a good post-back earring, then you will love these. These are in the black. I used to have them in white. I think I still do somewhere, but for now I'm showing you the black. These are going to be really good because again, you have the black. They are post. They are encrusted with white rhinestones, and you can see that the face side, and then they come to like a really good point. Okay. Again, these are post back, silver based. These are good if you like studs or big studs. Look at that. That's going to be really, really cute. And again, they make a nice statement without the hanging or anything. So definitely for those who may not want anything to hang down, those are going to be great. $261. $261. Again, a cute demure earring, but again, makes a powerful statement. $261. I do have multiples of those in the black. Our next earring, if you like, I do have in two colors. So I'm going to go ahead and show both. I have the gunmetal as well as the brass. Both are on fish hooks. And then as you can see, you have that nice kind of, it's kind of giving like a little bit of antiquing as well as that hammering in there. So you'll get that. They definitely give a little more, I still get kind of a jungle animalistic type of vibe, but a little tribal as well. But those are going to be great earrings, super light. As you can see, the different geometric shapes that are there. These will be fun, easy. They're thin, so they're not going to be super hard or super heavy or super weighty, as you can see. But they're going to be great earrings that you can rock in your everyday collection. This is going to be our number 203. 203. I have 2 in the brass and 1 in the gunmetal. 2 in brass, 1 in gunmetal available. Again, this is 2 in the brass and 1 in the gunmetal available. Okay, our next earring Look, I keep knocking that card off. I have to do better. Gotta do better. Okay. Our next earring is going to be these right here. Look, I came in here wrong. And they have those black stones. It's a very fixated earring, filigree with the dot motif. And then you'll also see those black stones, as well as a little bit of that silver kind of hematite stone in there. They're silver based on a fish hook, very stationary earring. But again, if you like that filigree look, that texture look, and you want something that's a little more solid or stable, that's going to be a great earring for those who seek it or who want it or need it. This is going to be our 213. There are multiples of these, and I only have them with the black stone. I only have them with the black stone as of right now. Okay. I may have them with like a blue stone. I used to, but I'm not for sure. So I don't want to say it until I know that I come across it. I would have to look up. I was trying to make sure that wasn't a blue pair. I'm sorry, because they're dark blue. I remember that. All right. This next one, these are not a stranger. These were great sales when they came. These are in the gunmetal, high sheen, thin hoops. So for my hoop lovers, these are another great earring that you can wear and feel confident and cute in. Again, you're going to get a nice high sheen, very clean look. This is the gunmetal, and that's the only color that I have these in right now. But again, nice diameter, nice size. As you can see, they're not heavy at all. And I do still have 2 pair left. This is your 288. Again, this is your 288 for these gunmetal hoops. 2 pair left, 288. And I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all what our pricing was today. And I've been trying to remember to do better at putting this up on the screen. So there we go, so that we can make sure we know what the price is and you don't have to wonder how much that pair is. Everything that I'm showing you, minus the set at the beginning, was $8. Our next pair is going to be these right here, which I always think these are fun. They're kind of really geometric. You have kind of an imperfect diamond shape. It's folded and twisted. And then you have another one inside of that and another one inside of it. They all independently kind of hang from themselves. So they kind of twist and turn, creating kind of that geometric symmetry kind of look, prismatic type of look, but really fun and different. Again, you'll see that folded kind of turning and shaping, so it gives it texture, but just a really imperfect diamond shape on post back. But again, creating a nice depth, also creating a nice texture that you can wear from every day to going out or special occasions, just depending on what your style is. But these would be great with just a basic denim look, right? And that would be great. 210 would, these are pretty casual in my opinion, but 210. And again, I do have just a few pair of those left. So if you're interested, that would be your number 210. All right, our next pair, and I may run out of cards. I may have to pull some down because I haven't moved any of my cards since I've done my shows. So I've been using my cards, so I may have to pull some more down. All right, this next pair, as you see, is going to be gold, and they are rings within rings. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings, all fed through this same bead right here. They have etched lines in them, so you're going to get a lot of reflecting of light, but you're also just going to get a cute texture as well. And you'll just see how that ring gradually just kind of, scopes or does. Very super light on a fishback hook, creating a really nice, alluring look. So depending on what you're seeking and what you're going for, this will be really, really cute for a look. Okay, 225 will be this particular set. This is 225. Again, 225 for this set. And I do have multiples of that. All right, our next pair of earrings. I still have a few of these left. I have a couple of these left. These are bigger earrings. As you can see, you have your circle, your oval, and then kind of your diamond shape. These have like little honeycomb imprinting. These have those etched lines with a little bit of, just a little bit of antiquing. And then these kind of have like a shell-like marking across the top, which is going to help you kind of really see the different things. See that honeycomb kind of texture, the etched line kind of texture, and then like what looks like a little shell imprinting there. And again, these are not super thick or anything like that. They aren't on fishback. They are on fishback hooks. They have a little more weight on them, but they're not heavy. But they do, compared to many of the ones I've shown, they have a little more weight than the others. But you'll see, again, these are going to be long. They're going to create a really good length of on your face, again, elongating, slenderizing, and that little bit of texture that's in there. That's going to be your 238. 238, again, 238 for these. I do have just a couple of pair left. Great earrings for the everyday look and needs. Our next pair are going to be these right here. On a silver fishback hook, you have the green teardrop shape. And again, you'll see those little kind of lines coming through there. That's going to give some open, really simple, kind of got a palm leaf imprint, small, dainty, very cute. This will be great for a heart person, someone who's just like simple, cute, or even a young lady, okay? A young lady growing up, kind of finding her femininity. These will be really cute and simple. This is going to be your 212. 212 will be the number for these, and these are, I do have a couple of these available. So 212, 212. All right. Our next one is these right here. Now these I have in 3 colors. I'm going to show all of them under the same number, so keep that in mind. I haven't been doing that very much, but you're going to get it with these. So this has a black gem right down the center, and then you have 4 rows or 4 circular rows of encrusted white rhinestone, silver base with the silver fishback hook. Okay, these are with the black stone right down that center. Really cute. Of course, because of all the bling, we would want to dress these up a little bit more, put them with something a little more formal, right? That's just typically for what most people would want to do. It's up to you whether you want to wear them that way. But we're going to start with 206. Likewise, I have them with a fuchsia stone. Okay, same earrings, fuchsia stone there. And I have them with a black diamond or that smoky grayish stone right there. You can see the smoky gray compared. So I have 2 available of these, only the one in the black and only the one in the fuchsia. Okay, so 2 in the silver, 1 pink or fuchsia, and 1 in the black. Number 206, if anybody's interested in those, they are light, they are easy, they're not heavy at all. You can see that they're gonna make a bang no matter which pair you choose. They're gonna pop out with color. Okay, they're gonna pop out and you're gonna get the look that you desire. Just depends on what you see. 206 for either pair of those. All right, y'all, we are over halfway through this wall and I'm doing good on my time, but I have 30 minutes, so let me really utilize the last 30 minutes that I have to finish this and get myself ready for my next client, y'all. Because he is really working out here in these streets, okay? He is really working out here in these streets. This next pair, you saw me show a pair like this just probably one live ago. Yeah, just the last earring wall drop we did about 2 weeks ago. I showed it with the blue stone. It has a blue pearl stone. This one has the white pearl stone. So silver fishback hook, the white gem, you have the white pearl stone, and then these white rhinestones right there. Really cute and simple. Again, these are classic, very classic in style, very easy. And if you need a cute look, these are gonna be great no matter which color tone fits your need. This is gonna always be a great addition to any look or style that you want to put. Very classic. 256. 256. If you like these, 256. All right. This next one, y'all, these are post-back earrings. They're gonna be simple. They kind of have a diamond or pyramid shape. Okay, and then you can kind of see where they kind of have that little kind of ramp-esque look there, that little 3D kind of what I would call like a border or a ramp type of energy going on right there. Really cute post back, and again, just a simple, cute little earring. Okay, this will be great for my ladies who are maybe deltas or like those pyramid or triangle shapes, this would be really good for you as well. This is 218. 218, I do have multiples of these, 218, but it's good for anybody who wants to wear them, okay? I just try to think of people who may have a reason to want that kind of shape as well. All right, our next one, these are some basic black hoops. Again, another great seller. I've sold very many of these. They have that kind of really full look, right? Very thick, full look, but you kind of have the small crescent hoop shape. But these are hoops, have a nice strong spine. They are in gunmetal, the only color that I offer these in. And again, you can see these are really good with that high sheen. These are going to be simple, easy, but you're going to get that thickness, a little more easy. This gives a different look, okay? So every hoop doesn't look the same. How they're shaped and their formation definitely gives off the look that you want to you want to give out. So this again is going to be a great one. This is $298. $298 if you like this. This is going to be our $298. Again, this is $298 if you're interested in those. Those are going to be great. Okay? And those are my final pair. Those are my final pair of those, y'all. I have sold those out. I mean, I had so many of those. Sold them out. All right. Our next pair of earrings are going to be these right here. These are, again, that gunmetal with that hematite stone going on. These are a post back, and they're going to be a nice earring, bigger than a stud, but again, not something that's just going to super duper hang. But that cluster and all that little bling and reflection is going to be great. And again, you'll see simple, cute, demure if you want them to be, but again, enough to be seen and definitely enough to be felt as well. These are going to be a different number. Let me get some numbers. I got to run out of numbers, y'all. I got to pull some numbers down off of my top wall. I didn't think I was going to have to, but I do for my last few that I had. So that lets me know I probably get another set or two of these numbered cards. Because when I'm doing these back-to-back lives, look, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. Oh, you know what? I can pull these down here. Never mind. Because these have been on a good minute ago. I can just pull these. Okay, there we go. This might get me through, y'all. We'll see. We'll see if this will get me through. But these are going to be your $290. Okay? $290. $290 if you like those. Those are, again, number $290. I have multiples of those, and those are great, y'all. Don't sleep on those. Those are great, and they're going to give you the look that you desire if you dress it up right. All right, the next pair that I have are going to be these post-back earrings that I'm showcasing you today. These are brass with that reflective brass stone, okay? And you'll see that, again, you have that kind of square shape, but you'll see it kind of overlaps on the ends, like you're folding a box, right? These are post-back earrings, again, and they have that peekaboo hole. So again, another great one that's just simple, cute, that you can wear. It's going to be great if you have a really super bright outfit. Paired with brass versus gold, it'll tone it down and it'll make that brass really shine right if that's what you choose to do. I do have multiples of this post back. This is $275. $275. Everybody's interested in these post backs, again, cute, simple, $275. Okay. Our next pair is going to be these right here. And these are great. Again, these are more in a teardrop shape. You're going to have 3 rows of those white encrusted rhinestones and then that blue teardrop stone there. And that's a nice deep blue, as you can see. These are going to be great, simple, and cute. They're on a fish hook. And again, you'll be able to see how that's going to look. And you compare that, again, another great dress-up look or more dressier look. Those are going to be really, really cute, okay? This is going to be your $269. I see $275. Okay, I got you, Mr. Demetria. Thank you. This is going to be your $269. Okay, $269. Again, if you like this is $269 with that dark deep blue with the white encrusted rhinestones. Okay, not heavy at all. And I do have multiples of those. $269. All right. Our next one. Okay, we got Miss Demetria down for $275. Thank you again for your support again. I appreciate you, Miss Demetria. What is this? This is 9/18, guys. It's been 7 days since I've gone live. Can y'all believe that? 7 days. All right. You want 275. Okay, got you down for that. Appreciate you. All right. And then all right. Our next earrings, these are going to be simple and cute. Not too late to wear this season. These are cute. They're pearl beads. So you have that. Sorry, first off, you have that nice wired, teardrop frame. You have pink and white pearl beads. Some are in the oval shape, some in the typical pearl bead shape, some bigger and smaller. And then you have some clear translucent beads that have a little bit of a prismatic look in there as well. And again, they're on a fish back, so you'll see that as well. But these are really simple and cute. A great way, especially if you want to add that with a pearl look, a pearl texture, a rosy texture, or if you just want to be cute and dainty. It doesn't have to even match anything else. These are cute on their own, okay? And you'll get that little, it's really cute. They're strung around that framing there. And again, very dainty and girly. So if you're interested, these are going to be really cute. That's $260. $260 if you like those. That's $260. Again, $260. I was thinking about yesterday. I was like, y'all, I've had my hair in this style for a month. I cannot believe it's been a month already. I felt like I just did my hair a week ago. But it's been a month since I did my hair like this, since I put it out there. And it's time for me to change style. So I'm going to do something this weekend because I got to do something for Saturday because I got to judge and I don't want to go in there with my hair looking, like it's been for a month. All right. Ooh, got that all backwards. Okay, these are going to be really cute, as y'all can see. I do offer these in another color. I want to say they're in like a amber gold. Almost probably in amber gold, but they're not on my wall. But I do offer them in another color. But for now, we're showing these blue versions. They kind of have an iridescent, prismatic overlay. You'll see some kind of iridescentness. They're defaced, so you'll see that. They have these chandelier type tassels that have been strung underneath in layers, and then again these beads, and these are nothing but acrylic beads, but really cute, very high-end looking, but very affordable with the fishback hooks. And then again, you'll get movement. They're ultra light. They're not heavy at all, but definitely again giving that elongating, flirty date night type of vibe. This is going to be your $293. Okay, this again will be your $293. $293 if you like. These is $293, and that is I do have multiples of those. Okay, I'm still gonna have to get me some more numbers because let me get me some numbers real quick, y'all. Oh wait, I can use this one. There's one more. I need 5 more numbers to get through the show. Let me see if I can. There's 2. There's 3. 4 and 5. Okay, we're good. All right. I had enough of them down low where y'all didn't see them that I could just grab them without having to step up and do all that. Okay, here we go. These, again, another great pair. I do have another version of these, but they do look different. But this is like a pink, hot pink combination. You see kind of variations of pink, a little bit of like orange or kind of amber color coming through, and some white. These are metal all the way through. And then they've been dipped in like a tie-dyed pink look, so you can see that. And then a silver disc. They're on a fishback hook, but they're ultra light, even though you hear me say metal, ultra light. These definitely give a little more fun, flirtatious energy, okay? You gotta know how to wear these, okay? But these are cute and simple. This is $233. But this will be really cute, something different, and definitely going to give you a different type of texture, style, and look, okay? $233. I would say wear those with like a pullback, just because the earrings have their own shape. You definitely want them to kind of have that energy, right? All right. I got 2 for the price of 1, which is fine because that's what I need to do anyway. So this will work out great. Okay, so these are our next one. These are another pair of hoop earrings. These are a one and done. They're copper and they have a little bit of antiquing straight down that spine, and there's something happening in that spine I can't explain. Okay, so I want you to look at it, but the diameter is really good, ultra light, and these are a vintage. See how it kind of has like a lot of light, and it just kind of seems to be glowing down the center. Okay, kind of has like a glow happening there, but I can see it from here, and it just does something with the eyes. But like a penny or brushed copper look, and again, nice diameter on these. If you like a copper or that copper color, you're gonna get nice diameter, nice hang, and again, that center that's just really going to give you a little bit more. So this is gonna be $294. These are the final pair of these, $294. $294, again, $294, $294. I still need one more. That's okay, I think I got it. These next ones are another hoop, but these are the black gunmetal, different shape, and you'll see they're textured, okay? They're kind of flat or a little bit just lightly textured down the spine, but really the sides. Heavy hammering, groovy, and it's just gonna reflect the light, dropping with that texture on these gunmetals. And I think, yeah, I have 2 pair available. I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't tell against my wall, but yeah, I have 2 pair available. See how that texture comes right across and it just pops that light out? So you're gonna get these. There's 2 of these left. This is $274. Again, $274 if anybody's interested in these. $274, $274. Okay, and then our final 3 pieces, y'all. We're down to our final 3. We'll be right on time. All right, these are post back. I know I offer these in a yellow as well, but I'm only showcasing the black today. But again, a matte black texture kind of gives me like an Africa type of shape. Simple, cute. You have the gold with the, you know, the waviness in there, that crinkleness, and then they're post back earrings. So these are gonna be great with that matte black. It really just pops up. These are gonna be really, really cute. Again, I always say these are really great around Black history because it just kind of gives the allure of Africa. Not it's not Africa, but just gives the allureness of Africa. But a great earring there. This is going to be your 226. 226. I do have multiples of these still available. 226. Again, 226, and I do have multiples of these available. Okay, cute and simple. All right, our second to last pair. These are vintage, and they are a one and done. Nope. I have 2 pair available. Yeah, I have 2 pair available of these, and these are going to be really, really cute. You have the gold fish hooks again, and then the feather. These are vintage. All right, but I know feather earrings was really big at one point. Not so much anymore, but just light feather, super light earrings. You have that gold stone right there. I mean, that black stone right there. You probably don't even notice is there, but it is like a diamond shape. All right, then you have the gold accents on a gold fish hook. Simple, cute. This is gonna be great if you're wearing something that has kind of a feathery, furry texture, but even if you just want to add a different style or element to your style, this will be really cute. This is gonna be $254. $254 again. $254 for these, and there's 2 of those left. And then we have our final one. Okay, and for the final one, hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. For that final one, you have these. Now, these are for somebody who really has that oomph, that just looks for those statement pieces. This is going to be for that type of a woman or lady who just needs that statement or statement-like pieces. There are multiples of these. These are great, okay? So what you see are post-back earrings. They're overlaying right now. You have pearl beads. You have the pearl beads. All right, and then you have those iridescent stones and white stones in there, rhinestones, As you can see, kind of swivels out, looks almost like a hurricane or whatever the case may be. And again, you have that indention right there. So that's going to be really, really cute and really, really simple. Okay. And it really does the thing with the eye. But again, a very high-end look, very fashion-forward look. If you know how to wear this, or if you have that style or the eye for this, this is going to be great. Again, multiples of those available. This is our final piece of today that I'm showcasing, $277. $277 for this one. Again, this is going to be $277 for these. All right. And that's it, y'all. That's the show. That's it. That's all that I have to give you for today. I don't have any more. That's all I got. Okay, for now. I may come back on later, but for now, that's all I have. So if you see anything you like, or if you want to come back and look through the video, feel free to do so. I'll do a quick little just shot across and put it in my stories just so people know that there was a live in case the notification doesn't come through. But thank y'all again. Thank you, Ms. Demetria, for your continued support, as well as always coming on and saying hi. I appreciate that. As many people that stop by, look, they never say hi, but you always make sure to say hi. So that's appreciated here, because it's always good to kind of know, who's watching, but just to, say hello, how you doing, right? To be cordial. So anywho, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And if you see something you like, let me know. Continue to put in the comments. I'll see those as you post them in there. All right. I will holler at you guys later. Thank y'all again so much for your support. I want to go ahead and wish you a good day and or night. And if you cannot have a good one, don't you dare go messing with nobody else's. Okay. That is not how I say that. Start over again. Look, that's how you can tell I'm Russian. All right, let me try that again. I want y'all to have have a good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and know that in the morning everything will be all right, because we know the God we serve. In the words of Mother Tabitha Brown, I want you to have a good day and or night, and if you cannot have a good one, don't you dare go mess it up nobody else's, okay? I want y'all to stay prayed up, masked up, covered up, sanitized up, soaked up, hygiened up, grace and mercy up, and simply hands just up, and let the Lord know that you need him. And the words of Mother Tabitha, sorry, y'all, people texting me and I'm seeing stuff. And in the meantime, guys, I'm going to be praying for you, hoping that you pray for me too. And whether you do it or not, I'm still going to pray for you. So I hope that you pray for me too, because we know we need them in these troubling times. Guys, I am B Banks of Banks of Alabaster Box. I thank you for supporting your look, your views, whatever it is. I appreciate it all. And I hope to see you again. Maybe you'll see me later tonight. I don't want to promise that, but it's a possibility you can see me on again later tonight. And who knows what I'll be showing then. Who knows? I don't always know until I decide to do it, right? So anyway, I will see you guys later. I got to go get to my appointment. So I hope that y'all enjoy your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.
Get it just right. Make sure our show is going to be good tonight. Yes. Oh, hi. How are you? I'm Brandon Banks, owner and operator of B Banks' Alabaster Box. Today, I invite you to join me along this journey of becoming a paparazzi consultant. That's right. You'll join Team Alabaster Box, and I will be your mentor and trainer, showing you the do's and don'ts of this paparazzi business. The famous comedian Jim Carrey once said, "Life opens up opportunities to you. You either take them or you stay afraid of taking them." So my question to you today is, which one will you do? Will you take it or stay afraid of taking it? In today's climate, you have to have more than one stream of income to survive. So why not take your life into your own hands, stop punching the clock, and clocking in for yourself? By signing up today, you can become a consultant for $20. This will give you instant access to ordering jewelry and to getting it at the discounted price that we consultants get it. Also, if you want to go a little bit further in your journey, then you can take the $99 kit that's going to get you 35 pieces of jewelry that you get to select, that you know that you can sell to your potential clientele. Also, that will also come with some planners and some things for you to write down your business goals and all the things you need to make sure your business is off to a great jump start. With simple $5 pieces such as this. Go ahead and take the lead and click that QR code and join Team Alabaster Box.